Happy Friday, Jackrabbits. It's time for our Friday Awards. And this week I have a special guest with me. I have my son, Michael, and I invited him because he has an interesting job. So, hi, Mike. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I work for a video game company called Blizzard Entertainment. Some of you might be familiar with Blizzard and the characters and stories we tell. I work in the early careers department where we work with college students in helping them get internships and help us design and develop our video games. Some of the games that you might be familiar with are Overwatch. That's a pretty popular game. World of Warcraft. And then an even bigger game that you might know about, Call of Duty, is a game that we help support with Activision as well. So yeah, and that's pretty much it.
So, Mike, tell us a little bit about how a student could get into being in a career in video games. Like, do you have to have good grades? Do you have to do well in school? What do you have to do to get into a career in gaming?
There's a lot of different things that we look for. I mean, definitely good grades. Our internships are only eligible for students that are going to college, whether it's a community college or a university. The student has to be returning to classes after the internship. So definitely good grades. But we also looking for creative students, ones that are very talented in drawing on the computer, and designing games from a conceptual, that might be a big word, but from a thought process. If you've ever thought about how to make a level or a fight in a boss fight or something like that, we hire students to help us think through how the hero of the story can beat the boss, or what different skills or magic that the characters have. So we always are looking for creative people as well. And we're also looking for people that are really good at math. Math is something that when it comes to developing video games, there's a lot of numbers and a lot of different things that they're measuring. So math is another thing that we're always looking for. So creative or logical, all different aspects, but there's always a home for everyone in video games. Great,
thanks for sharing. All right, so you ready to give some awards with me?
For sure, yeah.
All right, so our first Friday award goes to students in Miss Joyce's class. The first student gets the award for 100 minutes on Dreambox, and that's Carlos Barrias Gomez. And the second award goes to Nathan Vega Alfaro for showing kindness and respect during Zoom.
Yeah, and our third and fourth students that are receiving an award from Miss Izquierdo's class for outstanding participation in class discussions and completing assignments is Diego Mezquita and Angeline Garcia.
It's okay. Some of the names are really hard, so we apologize in advance if we mispronounced them. For Mrs. Merez's class, her two awards go to students for always working hard and trying their best: Melody Delgado Garzon and Emmanuel Ramos Martinez.
And then our next two awards from Miss Box's class for always working hard and trying their best is Roman Durame and Mia Hall.
Miss Lupercio's first award goes to Emma Mendoza for outstanding job in in-school learning, and Ariana Carrillo Zuniga for a great job writing sentences.
Sweet. Our next two awards are from Mrs. Turi's class. For the first one for doing a great job reading words, Maddox Alonso, and then the second one for working hard in class, Ebony Sanchez.
Mrs. Mullins' awards go to two students for working hard in class, and they are Melanie Corona and Braden Riley.
Sweet. And then the next two awards are from Mrs. Rosales class, one for making excellent connections with stories during distance learning to Frank Durame, and then the second one for great job completing work during hybrid learning, Nathan Sanchez.
Miss Martin's first award goes to Kenneth Carhart for improvement on his journal. And the second award goes to Annabelle Camacho for always participating in class.
The next two are from Mrs. Manley's class. The first one for always being responsible and completing all his homework, Sotero Ruiz. And then the next one for improvement on completing classwork and participation, Scarlett Hayes.
Dr. Grafton's first award for perseverance at getting her work done when it's difficult goes to Yasmin Gabrielle Megor. And for enthusiasm for writing, the award goes to Audrina Godwin.
The next two are from Miss Caballos class, Caballos. The first one's for always being responsible and staying focused, Yahaira Aguilar Ruiz. And then the next one is for always having a positive mindset, Benito Aguilera Fonseca.
Mrs. Adams' first award goes to Emmanuel Ruiz Hernandez for great participation during math this week. And her second award goes to Jaylene Ramirez for always being responsible and completing all of her homework.
The next two are from Miss Canterbury's class. First one to Antonio Sanchez for great participation during Group B work. And the second one as well for great participation during Group B work, Anthony Galvin.
Mrs. Lupercio's first award goes to Santiago Hernandez Artiga for completing lessons in Imagine Math and Literacy and Dreambox. And the second award goes to Miguel Ruiz for great participation in class.
The next two are from Mr. Ewald's class for both of them doing a great job in class. The first one, Ricardo Orozco, and the second one is Luz Cesena Rodriguez.
Mrs. Butler's Friday award goes to Dejanay Wilson for following the classroom rules.
The next two are from Miss Moreno's class, and the first one is for working hard to learn skip counting by fives to Teresa Mayorga Quirino. And then the second one for always sharing great answers in class, Sophia Solorzano.
Miss Nelson's Friday award goes to Andres Garcia for great participation during math in class and distance learning, and Tiana Delgado for a perfect score on both math tests. Great job.
Nice. The next two are from Mrs. Bernardo's class. The first one to Mia Gutierrez for an excellent job describing the 4 zones of emotions for our mindfulness lesson. Wow, really good. And then the second one is for Isaiah's Ariano Salazar for a great focus and excellent character during our hybrid in-class learning.
Mr. Lopez's first award goes to Gabriela Arroyo Zuniga for excellent effort and participation. Mr. Lopez says, "Thank you for being a leader in class." And then the second award goes to Andrew Parra for making a smooth transition to hybrid learning and having solid participation in class.
Awesome. For our next two are from Mrs. Sprague's class, and they're both for improvement in classroom behavior. The first one to Esmeralda Valdivia, and the second one for Mario Jorges.
And our final awards for this week go to Ashley Hara from Mrs. Griffiths' class for her participation in our SEL lesson regarding empathy, and to Cassandra Munoz for your participation in helping to find a common denominator when adding and subtracting fractions. So that concludes our Friday awards for this week. Great job, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, Mike, for helping me out today.
Yeah, no problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.